Hi, I'm Laura, and in today's 10-minute sequence we're going to be looking at chair yoga. So we don't need a mat for today. This is going to be stuff you can just do in a chair, maybe at the office or at home if you just feel like you really need to have a nice stretch out. So we're not going to move from the chair, so it's going to be really good to help release any stress and tension you may have, especially if you work at a desk all day long and you create some tension in the eyes and the back. Also, it's really good if you have any mobility issues and you just want to keep engaging the core and creating some strength there. So if you can find yourself in a nice comfortable chair, if it has sides then that's quite handy for some of the bits we're doing, but don't worry if not. So just get really comfy and join me here for a few breaths. Okay, when you're ready, I just want you to bring the hands towards the knees and just take a few nice inhales here. Just slowly close the eyes and start to focus on the breath. Take a nice big deep inhale in and release out the mouth. 2 more times like this. Nice easy inhale and soften out on the exhale. Final time, just a nice big inhale and easy exhale. Just open up the eyes for me softly. And we're going to start by just releasing the eyes, because often if you're at a desk all day you're looking at a screen and you can find that you can get quite tense around the eyes. So I just want you to bring the hands together and start rubbing. We just want to create lots of heat in the hands, which is just going to have lots of energy, and it's just really going to kind of warm everything up. So just as quick as you can, just until you can feel those hands become nice and warm. You can start to feel that friction creating lots of energy. And then when they feel really nice and hot, I just want you to gently place them over the eyes, just shutting the eyes. Just feel that energy start to release the eyes and the area around the eyes. Nice easy breaths here, big inhale and easy exhale. When you're ready to release them, just do it ever so gently. Bring the hands away slightly, slowly open the eyes and then release everything down. It should just feel really nice and relaxed around the eyes. So we're just going to start to bring the hands down now and do some easy stretches, either to the sides of the chair or just to the back here, somewhere that's comfortable. So bring the left hand down, inhale, stretching up the other arm and just coming over. Just moving to where feels nice. You might want to move side to side, looking up. And exhale, coming over to the opposite side. And we're just going to take a few like this, so just go in your own breath, move where feels really nice for you. Just coming side to side. It might be that this hand comes a little bit lower and stretches out towards the floor, or it stays up high, just where feels nice. Just go for one more either side. Just taking your own time. And then release everything. We'll do a few shoulder rotations, so just bring the hands towards the shoulders. Take a nice inhale, bring the elbows towards each other, and exhale, rolling down the spine. Easy inhales and gentle exhales. Just taking everything nice and easy today. A few more like this, coming to the front. And when you're ready on your exhale, I just want you to rotate the other way. So we're going to inhale going backwards and exhale at the front. It's okay if you feel any kind of little clicks or something doesn't feel quite right, just move into it. Go where your body needs you to. And we'll just take a few more like this. Final one, big inhale up and easy exhale down. Just releasing the hands to the knees, and we'll take a nice twist. So we'll start by bringing the right hand over to the knee, or to the side of the chair, and the left hand just tucks in behind. Take a nice inhale, twisting everything to the back, and exhale. And if you've got that wiggle room, just inhaling a little bit further, And exhaling everything round to the front. Doing the same on the opposite side, so that right hand tucks behind, hand to the knee, to the chair, inhale back, and exhale. Again, if you've got the wiggle room, inhale a little bit further, and exhaling everything back round, just give it all a little bit of a movement. We'll just do some cat-cows now sitting down, so the hands are just going to find the knees. Take a nice inhale, looking everything up, really stretching the spine, and exhale, curling everything round, just looking down to the navel. Big inhale brings you up, and exhale curls everything round. Again, just taking a few of these in your own time, and moving with the breath. Inhaling up, and exhaling curling round. We'll go for a few more just like this. Big inhale, and exhale everything into a neutral spine. I'm going to take some opposite arm to leg movements now, just to really stretch everything out and start to move the legs as well. So bring the left hand all the way up, and the right leg stretches out. The toes can reach the ceiling as well, that's great. Just pushing everything up, and exhaling it down. And we'll go to the opposite side. Inhaling, and exhaling. If the hand wants to come to the chair, to the side, while you inhale, just find where it feels really good for you. One more on each side. Big inhale, looking up, and exhale. Final time. Nice big inhale. Really stretch down the sides, and exhale everything down. Do our final movements on the arms, so we're going to come into our eagle pose, just with the hands. So bringing the right hand underneath, left hand on top, just crossing, and then coming up to meet each other, whichever way feels comfortable for you. Take a nice inhale, bring them up, to release the shoulders, and exhaling them down. We're now just going to crisscross the other way, so opposite arm comes underneath. Inhale everything up, and exhale it down, and just release. Another arm pose we're going to move into is our cactus arms. That's just either side, hands can be open or shut. Just really opening the chest and the back, feeling a nice stretch there. And we'll be using this for our sun salutation that we'll move into next. So when you're ready, just releasing now. We'll move into our sun salutation, which is going to be 3 times going into a little sequence. I just want you to bring the hands to either side of the chair, palms facing out. Inhale everything up to the sky, palms touching, and exhale down to the chest. Just listen to that heartbeat for a moment. Take a nice inhale here. And on the exhale, bring the hands towards the shins and start to move down. Rolling all the way down. I want you to inhale into your flat back here and roll back down again, releasing the neck, releasing everything down into the floor. We're then going to do a nice gentle twist, so that right hand is going to come all the way up, stretching out the side, and exhaling down. Left hand all the way up, and exhaling down. And when you're ready, the head's the last thing to come up. We're going to come all the way back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, before the hands come up to the sky, into our prayer hands, and exhale down to the chest. Just take a moment here. Really feel that heartbeat. And on your next inhale, I just want you to bring the hands into your cactus pose, and exhale halfway, just straighten out the spine. From here we'll then exhale again, all the way back down, head's the last thing to come. And our right hand's going to twist up one more time, and exhale down. Left hand all the way up, opening up that space, and exhaling down. Rolling all the way up for me. Head's the last thing to come before the arms sweep up, open up, and exhale into the chest. Final time here, coming into our cactus arms, and just coming halfway, really just stretch that spine. Take a nice inhale, and exhale everything down. Just coming down to the floor. Right hand sweeps up. A big inhale. And exhale. Opposite arm, open everything up. And soften back down. And then just start to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head's last thing to come, and we're going to sweep those arms all the way up. And exhale them down to the chest. Just listen to that heartbeat. Have a moment here. And when you're ready, we're just going to release everything, opening the eyes if they were shut. And we'll move into a bit of ab work. This is really good if you're sitting down all the time and you want to improve that core to help with the spine. So bringing the hands either inside to the chair or towards the knees, whichever's comfortable, but you want to start leaning back a little bit more, and we're going to try and go into our boat pose. So lean back, you can bring one foot up, and if you can, bringing up the other as well. If this feels uncomfortable, we're just going to go one at a time. What I want you to do is stretch everything out and bring it in towards you. And then if you're going for opposites, we'll go for the other leg. Inhale it up and exhale it down. And if you feel like you can, bringing both feet up, we'll inhale everything up, squeezing the tummy muscles, and exhale down. We're just going to go for a few of those. Inhaling, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. And remember, with these you can either go one leg, then the other, or bringing both up, really squeezing those tummy muscles, using the hands to support you. A few more, inhale, and inhaling, and exhale. Last one, I promise. Big inhale, and exhale, release those down to the ground. Just start to move around, give the feet a shake if you need to. Whatever feels really nice. I just want you to bring the head down now, squeeze everything together. This is your child's pose for your chair. And just stretch out. Take a few breaths. On your next inhale, just bring everything back up. And we're going to try our seated pigeon. So you may need to just come to the edge of your chair just to give you a bit more room if you've got sides. And we'll start by bringing the right foot up and just crossing over. So if this feels too much for you, you can always just keep it lower down, just crossed, wherever feels nice for you. You can take a nice inhale, looking up, and on the exhale, just start to move forward. If you're here, that's great. You can come a little bit lower, start to bring the hands towards the shin, just stretch everything down, and you should feel a really nice opening in the hip. Just take some breaths here, just enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, bring everything up, and we'll just move around to the other side. So dropping that foot down, bring the other across. Again, wherever feels comfortable. If that's up here, just crossed over the shin. Just go where feels nice. One side probably always feel tighter than the other, so just go with where this leg feels good. Take a nice inhale up, and exhale, bringing everything back down. Maybe coming to the shin, just resting the hands where it feels good. On the next inhale, bring everything up. And I just want you to release the feet. I'm just going to give everything a wiggle now, so just moving back, I just want you to really shake out the feet, shake out the hands, any last tension that's in the body. You might want to do this in the office if it looks a bit silly, but see how you feel. And then we're just going to come back to our nice seated pose. Finishing up, we just want to bring the hands either side, take a nice inhale, stretching up to our mountain pose, and exhaling down to the chest. Start to take some breaths here, just to release any tension in the body. Big inhale, and soften out with the exhale. 2 more times, nice inhale up. And final time, easy inhale. And release. There we go. Hope you've enjoyed today's video, something a bit different to try perhaps. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!